What's up, guys? Crook for Money bringing you another head-to-head match, Butterbean versus Isaac Frost on Fight Night Champion. And as you see, we have a pretty good record, but Isaac Frost also has a pretty good record. And I said I wasn't gonna do any more commentaries, or I was thinking about stopping the commentaries and stuff because everyone just dips out after a while. But I feel like now that I'm cutting down the videos, I can just do commentary. I mean, sometimes, you know, I upload such long videos that I just don't feel like doing commentary halfway through. And I feel like now I can get through the commentary. There's no excuses to back out of the commentary and just leave the gameplay. So I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. As you can see right here, we're pretty much beating up Isaac Frost, and this was a thing, is that I didn't really want to upload this video because I know I could have won this fight, but what happened is, right there we get pretty beat up, but what happened is I got kind of distracted after a while, and right here I'm just trying to beat him up. I know I got him stunned. I know for a fact I got him hurt, but he holds on like a smart Isaac Frost and not a dumb one. And then he just starts throwing wild, but I got a pretty good block going. Nice transition back into me being into the corner, and we're spinning around getting him into the corner, and then we just back away because we're taking a lot of damage, and I don't want to be taking damage. I pretty much just cut all this into the good parts. So you see right there, we get out of some trouble. It's a pretty good part, and we start landing some combos, just going for that straight. I feel like the straight was the best course of action. I kind of backstep straight a lot, but you kind of got to do what you got to do against Isaac Frost. I mean, this is the worst matchup you could possibly get. Right there we catch him with 2 straights, and that was just awesome. I knew I had him hurt, and I was just trying to get my combos going. I got my combos going. I punched him out. But right after that, we head into round 2, and then he starts putting in work on us because I started getting distracted. There's some things going on when I was doing this fight, and I got a little distracted, and I kind of felt like I needed to end this fight really fast. And that's pretty much the worst thing you can do. Is you see he rocks us and he just lands a devastating combo as we're falling. And man, look at that blood. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to upload this fight, is because this is one of the bloodiest fights I've ever seen. I mean, this is only the second round, and look at all that blood on on Butterbean. This shit's crazy. It gets a lot worse, let me tell you that. That's nothing compared to the next couple rounds. But we head up into the round 3, and we're just showing Isaac Frost getting some stuff going. We're getting some really good combos again. We're just trying to keep him back. We don't want to get hit with all those hooks, because just a couple of shots can really put you away. I forgot to mention that too. I think in round 1 I got caught with like 4 or 5 shots. That was another. Right here we got messed up right there, but that was another thing that happened. I was trying to clinch right there, but there's no point, he's too far away. But what happened in round 1 is I got caught with a devastating combo, and that was one of the reasons why I lost this fight too, is I was trying to get my combos off, and I was getting stuck. Like I was trying to get some combos off, and I was just standing in front of him taking damage. We just get wrecked right there really bad. Look at all that blood. That's crazy. Like someone died. Another thing about this video too is I'm gonna put music in the background. For some reason it's only Fight Night Champion as far as I know, but when I jump cut, I mean sometimes when I don't jump cut, the audio's messed up. We get really lucky right there with the clinch, but we get dropped right there doing a sidestep. That probably wasn't the smartest idea. But when I cut the video, or even when I don't cut the video, sometimes the audio gets all messed up and it's completely out of sync. For some reason, when I cut it this time, everything was in sync, but when I cut the video, everything went out of sync. And that doesn't happen on my UFC Undisputed videos, and I really don't know why it happens on this, but I'm just gonna cut out all the in-game noise or whatever, in-game sounds, because of that. Right there, we get really lucky because he just steps away and like thinks he's a badass. And I probably still had a chance at this point. I mean, probably a really small chance, but I had one. Maybe if I try to aim for a longer fight, stop throwing crazy stuff at him, I probably could have lasted longer. And just try to survive for a couple rounds to get my stamina up. But we're already at 4 knockdowns. We only need 1 more knockdown and we're done. And that's pretty much what happens right here. He pressures us up into the ropes. Because Issac Frost is really tall. He's got some reach. He's really fast. He's just a pure pressure fighter. Throws devastating combos. Anything he hits you with can be lights out. Actually, I thought this fight was going to be over a little bit quicker. Not really sure where we're at right now. We are getting some good combos though, I remember that. We get some good combos off and then he just hits us with a lucky shot. And it's pretty much all downhill from there. Both trying to go in for a straight right there, but we both missed. If he hit me with that one, probably would have been done right there. There it is right there. He just... Oh man, he has kept spamming that straight and eventually it broke through. I tried to clinch him, but I pushed him back and then threw a jab for some reason. And he hit me right when I threw that jab and I went down. And that was the end of the fight. That was a horrible way to lose. But you know, basically if you're Butterbean, you can't get knocked down. You can't get knocked down like more than twice or the fight's pretty much over, especially against the Issac Frost. You can survive, but it has to be in the later rounds. That was not the later rounds. I got knocked down in the same round I knocked him down. And then it was all downhill from there. It is what it is. Like, favorite, do whatever you want to do. That's the end of the video. Peace, I'm out. Follow me on Twitter.